What is up, guys? Incon here with your Week 6 SPL review. I didn't get to do one last week because I was in Brazil last week with the other AFK guys and, of course, the eager Zapman. We won first place in Smite Sao Paulo, Brazil. We had a great time, a great experience. We're going later this week back to Atlanta to play against Cloud9 in a LAN setting at Hi-Rez Studios. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about what happened last week in Smite. We had some crazy games, we had some good games, we had a little bit of upsets, and we had our first couple of teams qualify for this summer split LAN. So let's get right into it. First game, Eager versus Legion. I think this game had a lot of people split. Eager supporters, you know, we're going all the way 2-0 Eager. I was going 2-0 Eager. Legion has their supporters. They were going 2 for Legion. Ended up being a 1-1 split. Eager taking the first game, no problem here. You can see 22 minutes. Pretty straightforward game here for Eager. Last and Dare doing what they do. Playing very strong. Totally not dying at all. Playing very well in Bologna. Polar Bear Mike and Zapman playing alright, and that didn't matter. Dare and Last pretty much carried them through that game. Second game, on the other hand, was not that way. Legion takes that game in 32 minutes. Problem in this game, it wasn't necessarily that Eager didn't play well. There was just less cohesion. They countered Last. Last went 1-7. It wasn't his strongest game. They put a lot of pressure on him early. Last is really the heart of the team. When Last gets behind, it kind of, not snowballs, but it can affect how the team performs. And I think it did hurt them having Last fall behind. I really do think he's their monumental pillar. He's a monumental man. But that's how that one went, 1-1 that week. Neither of those teams at this point can qualify for LAN in North America. Second, so this was the craziest upset of the week. Epsilon Esports lost a game to Night's Watch. Okay? Crazy. So, for those who don't know, Epsilon Esports was the top challenger team. They've been doing good this season. They still have a chance, I believe, of making the European LAN. Very slim, if any. Might not actually have a chance, but because they lost this game. But they might have a little itty-bitty chance if, like, the stars align. But Night's Watch takes their first win of the season with their 2 newest members, that being Game Hunter, and I want to say Ninja Bobat is the other newest member. I could be wrong on that. Please don't hurt me. But I'll tell you one thing. Game Hunter is new. Game Hunter is not the newest player, though. He is back in the scene. This is the Game Hunter from the launch tournament, Pentakill Vimana. He is back in the game, and he has helped bring them to their first victory in the second game. Bologna going 5-1-5. Game Hunter showing people why he was the God Hunter. Also, of course, Moex playing lights out. 7-2-8 on Xbalanque. Xbalanque not very strong right now, and he's still playing to the strengths, though, of Moex. Grabbing that Xbalanque, getting kills, getting ahead, and popping people in the face. Overall, pretty big upset from Night's Watch taking a game off of Epsilon. Also ruined Epsilon's chances of making the LAN, essentially. Fnatic versus London Conspiracy. This is obviously not right, so don't look at that. Anyway, this split went 1-1. Fnatic won 1 game, London Conspiracy won 1 game. Fnatic, pretty much the best team in Europe. Not many people would argue against that. London Conspiracy, one of those top 4 teams vying for a spot right now in a LAN. Takes a game off the top team in Europe. Shows their strengths, right? Really shows what they're coming to do. 52-minute game. 52 minutes. London Conspiracy coming out on top. Arrow. Scylla going crazy. They made it to late game with a Scylla. Scylla turned on. You know what Scylla does. You've seen MLC do it. You saw Arrow do it. It's a late game Scylla. That's what happens, man. Don't let Scylla get late game. London Conspiracy takes that game. Very low kills, though, for a 52-minute game. Only 19-17. Second game, though, probably went, well, what is happening? Why are there so many? This is not right. That can't have happened. I don't remember that 52-minute game. I was reading it, but I don't. London Conspiracy, Fnatic. There wasn't 3 games. What is happening? Which one of these is wrong? This just put a hitch in my gitch. I don't know which one of these is true. All I know is that they went 1-1. Fnatic won 1. London Conspiracy won that first one. I don't know which one of these happened, but either way, Fnatic won the second game. You can choose which one you like better. Either way, doesn't matter. They won. I don't know why there's 3 games here. I don't know what happened. My head hurts a little bit looking at this. We're going to move on. Cloud9 Enemy. Nobody expected Enemy to win this. Why are we showing this? Because Cloud9 became one of the first teams to qualify for the regional LAN, guaranteed into the LAN, cannot possibly drop out even if they lose both their games next week. Pretty straightforward, 18-minute game and a 26-minute game. First game obviously a lot shorter than the second game. You know, Omega playing tanky characters, Andy playing assassins, McStealth on his mages, Jeff playing big fat guardians, Barracuda playing Medusa. Pretty straightforward. They stomp them. Doesn't matter. C9 qualifies for LAN. But the first team to qualify this week, because we played our game before C9, AFK Gaming. AFK beat Denial 2-0. Pretty straightforward games, 24 minutes and then 21 minutes. MVP of the game, Cyclone Spin. Who would have thought? 9-0 and 10. Oh no, he gets MVP again. Kid's an ass. But Allied did get MVP in the second game there. Pretty straightforward games. Have qualified for the LAN. AFK Gaming, that's me. That's us. Going against Cloud9 next week, as I said, in a LAN setting at Atlanta for the final Week 7 of this Summer Pro League. Winners will be pretty much first seeded. Loser will probably be second seeded. If we lose both games, we'll be third seeded if TSM wins both their games. But it's pretty much looking like the winner/loser of these games is going to be first, second seed in North America unless some other stuff happens. But that's pretty much what it's looking like. Thanks guys for watching the video. Hope you learned some stuff here. Got your, daily review, weekly review of this SPL. There's only going to be one more of these because there's only one more week of SPL. And then we're heading towards LAN, guys. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for helping us. And as always, have a twitching day, y'all.